Like not like they don't feel bad. Like if the art that they made the card for, it doesn't matter what the art is, but if they made a card that ended up having bad abilities, they're like, oh man. Is it because the artists have no impact on like the actual result of the power level, right? Dev's crying in the shower tonight. All I'm saying is I would feel kind of bad if they decided to make my card ass. Just a me thing. Maybe I'm sensitive. Not sensitive. All right, what do we got here? The Sir Secundi, looking like maybe a dragon deck. Maybe a Una deck. I don't really know what this is. We are going to go Insano style. If he doesn't have any board wipes, Joaquin, then we are going to go a little bit Insano style with this Ouroboros and Surak. That's the hope. Maybe I play Vestige first. I'm guessing this is a Viv deck. Or whatever the hell this... Not Viv. What's the really good card? What's the really good card? Okay. Let's play the... I really want to get this green shell down. I say we get the Ouroboros and the Surak down. And the Llanowar Elf. It works hard for the money. Alright. Do they have a board wipe now? They could sacrifice his Overlord and draw 7 cards. That's like an insane play. Meringue Bounce. We're going to draw 2 cards here. Thank you for the card draw, sir. May I have another? Alright, let's get rid of the Charmer. That's kind of an easy choice. We'll take 7 here. Designers know some will be designed to be less powerful. Yeah, I know. I'm just joshing, but it does make you think. It makes me think, at least. I don't do a lot of thinking. We know that. Alright, play this. Play the green shell. We're so close to popping off. Next turn we pop. That's a Corndog potential guarantee. This is a free warp, by the way. I think it's better next turn. Artists probably get annoyed because the better the card, the more chance it gets a lot of attention. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess they got no control over that, but that is a good point. Big draw. Holy shit. What do we got here? As long as they can't play another Meringue, I think we're good. Maybe Meringue's not the worst play to see. We can exile 3 things next turn with our Ugin. It's actually nuts. We play the Ugin, we exile something, then we get a free warp, and then we get to pay the mana with the Ugin to warp it, or like, oh, we can't do it the same turn. Never mind. We get to exile 2 things, which is pretty good. You need to make the artist feel bad, since all good art comes from sad artists. Pretty good, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm all for ruining people's days, you know? Partially why I stream. What do we got? What do we got, Joaquin? Are you scared of the Ouroboros? I'd be pretty scared if I were you. I don't know. Be pretty scared if I were you. Authority of the Consuls. Okay, that doesn't bother me. We can get rid of that. Llanowar Elf. Please let that be it. I don't want them to be there to be a counter. That would ruin my day. It looks like there's a counter. It looks like there's absolutely a counter. I say, oh well, let's just get rid of this Meringue. We lose our Ugin. It is what it is. But we do get like an insane swing in here. So, what are you gonna do? Obligatory authority? I know, at this point, right? Let's cast this Vestige. Good game, I guess. I mean, he had to tap down the Llanowar Elf to get rid of that Ugin, right? First, is this the first game? Or is this the second game? Whatever this was pretty good. It was pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Howdy, y'all. It is a beautiful day. We're playing another green deck. It has been a while since we played a green deck on the channel. We are doing the Green Crime Scene, which is a recently upgraded version of our Ugin Green Exile deck. So what warrants this, first of all? I've played a lot of green on this channel. What warrants this? Well, this card warrants it. Spirited Simulacrum. This came out in Alchemy Edge of Eternities, and it's pretty sweet. When it enters, you seek a land, put on the battlefield. When it leaves, you seek a non-land card. So with that, it's just like a Solemn Simulacrum, right? But we get to warp this guy. So we warp it for 4. Think about it like this. We play something like Charmer to decrease its cost. We get to warp this for 2 after the Charmer enters in, as long as it's like offspringed. We get 2 of these dudes. We get 2 costs on these guys. We get to play it again. We get to seek a land, draw a card. Well, we also get the added benefit, if we have an Ugin out there, of having this be an exile. So all of a sudden, Spirited Simulacrum becomes card draw, land ramp, exile, and then you get to do that the next turn again, and it could all be for like 2 mana or even 0 mana if you have found a Port Charmer out there. Insane little combo there. So we're doing that. We're playing Spirited Simulacrum along with some other cool colors cards like Anti-Causal Vestige, Sire 7 Death, Summon Bahamut, and then we're pairing it with our classic green ramp. We have Llanowar Elves, Summon Fenrir. We have Ouroboros, because sometimes we get those like kind of small little boards, go wide boards with the Fountain Port Charmers. And maybe this guy can push us through with some wins. Who knows? But that's kind of it for the deck, guys. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to get back into the games. And yeah, I'll see you there. Peace. After Charms, though. Well, everything after Charms is insane, right? Look at this. This is the best hand we could ask for. If we had an Ugin, this would be the best hand we could ask for. But we could go out real quick here. Ugin? Oh my god, it just got better. It just got way better. Do fast decks still exist with Authority in every match? Yes, they're insane. The Authority is like a must, almost, if you're playing a white deck. Looking like Control? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a little Control. I think we are going to go insane with the draw here, so I don't know how good the Control is going to be. So let's do this. Let's play the... We can warp this for 2, and we can warp this for 2. Let's just do that. Let's do a little warp here. I'll play Green Shell next turn. Neither of these guys trigger Green Shell, so it's not a big deal playing them before we get our chance. Swing with Charmer. Alright, put another land on the battlefield. Nice, thank you. I know, look how fast. We have 5 mana. He hasn't even got his 3rd one down. We couldn't put it down with a Vestige. Its mana cost is still technically 5. Exclusion Mage. Okay, interesting. Well, let's play the Green Shell into another Spirited Simulacrum. Drawing all our ramp. We need a little bit more juice, to be honest. We're juicing right now, but we don't really have the squeeze. Where's the juice to my squeeze? If he board wipes here, I'm gonna be real sad. What do you lie about? Charmer making what better? Split up, maybe? Maybe a split up? Honestly, if he kills my Simulacrum, I'm gonna be cheering. Okay, they have a split up. Beautiful. Let's just block like this. Say goodbye to Simulacrum. Maybe it's not a split up. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Another one. All right. Sprinter of Souls is goated. Yeah, I think we have. Oh, we used to have one. Maybe I don't know what happened. Untapped creatures. All right, so these are guys. That's fine. Nice. He appreciated the Llanowar tap. Yeah, it's just something I learned on the road. Just something I learned on the road. No big deal. All right, we drew every Llanowar elf. This is my problem with this deck, is we have like an absolutely horrible time trying to find our cards that do stuff for some reason. We always draw like our setup cards. We never draw our finishers, which is a shame. Like Bahamut or Ugin. I guess we got the Vestige out here, which is a nice pressure card, but Dowerpour Maid. Picked up an old dusty trick. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Maybe Hedron Archive. Yeah, maybe. That is a good way to draw some extra cards. That's just a good card in general. Play this Simulacrum. Look, we've like gone through all of our colorless cards. We've ramped so much, but we're just not finding my my beloved. Don't have Exile. Okay. Put the region out. This is a really good draw. The Maze Mind. Now we can start drawing more. I'm just expecting a board wipe, so I'm just gonna play chill. Where's your board wipe, sir? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Let's draw first. Where's our Ugin? We have 3. Sir, do you have an Ugin for me? I'm gonna swing in. World Weave goes hard with the Simulacrum. That's a good point. Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet. World Weave is just such an easy include for me. It's just like such a fun ass card, you know. So anytime you make a case for it, I'm in. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play both of these Charmers. Because these now his split up's gonna be tougher if he has a split up. And we're just gonna chill. See if he has a full board wipe or not. Wingbright Thief. Alright, that's really good on our Vestige because it draws him 2 basically. Okay. Also draws us 2. Notably. Oh. Oh. From the top rope. From the top rope. Get in there. Do you have an answer for my fecund green shell? Oh. I think he still loses, but but man, that would have been nice. They're gonna bounce the Wingbright. Okay. Alright, congrats. I think you still lose, Buster. Buster, I hardly know her, you know? Yeah, that's a big boom. Fuck, I didn't get it off in time. Hypothetically, would you rather be a bear with... I'll play one more game before I rip a piss. Would you rather be a bear with human intelligence or just a bear? What are you talking about, man? Just a bear living rough seems terrible. Bears... No, I want to be a bear with human intelligence. Maybe I don't. Maybe people will like will notice, and then I'll be sent to like an exhibit. I don't know. But I could be a bear and then also be a bear scientist who speaks English, and I would win the Nobel Prize. But I'm also not really like that smart, so I don't think I could do anything actually really good as a scientist. Maybe I could... I don't know. They'd have to give me the Nobel Prize because I was a fucking bear. It doesn't matter what I did. It doesn't matter if I like, you know, if I scratched my ass all day at the desk. They'd have to give me a goddamn Nobel Prize. And it'd probably be like, oh, it's a bear. Of course he's scratching his ass. Checkmate. I just figured out bear science. Thought this was a place for hypotheticals. I'm glad to have the hypothetical. I'm just saying, who the hell would pick to not be intelligent. I've been wanting that shit my whole life. Because a bear with human intelligence means knowingly engaging in the violence of nature. Who says that I can't just because I know that it's not my personal nature to be violent? Why don't I just scrounge or just like hang out outside of like Waffle Houses? You know, no one cares if a bear gets fat. No one cares if a bear gets fat. I might have to deal with some Waffle House patrons who might beat my ass, but I'll be a fucking bear at that point. You know. Honestly, this is just like this is checkmate right now. This is a checkmate conversation. I figured out bears. Play this green shell. Give me a land, please. All right. No land. Is this the green ramp? It is the green ramp. Called the green, what the hell is this one called? The green something? This one isn't Canteen, is it? I forget what this one's called. Would you change your name if you were a famous bear scientist? Yeah, I'd probably call myself... that's a good question. It's not really a good question. It's like kind of one of the most like you know, it's kind of one of the most like dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone ask me. Or I guess I didn't really hear you. Look at me talk. It's a fucking idiot. It's just a question, and I appreciate your right to ask me that question. Enough said. My name would be Barry McBarrington. Actually, Barry works. Barry goes kind of hard on a bear. I'm not gonna lie. Barry goes kind of hard. You get shot? I wouldn't get shot. I'd say, hey guys, don't shoot me. I'm a bear, but I know English. And then they'd be like, holy fuck. That's how you operate. You gotta live between the lines. Probably be super beneficial to be able to test stuff about bears. I don't think us knowing more about bears is gonna change the way we live at all. I gotta be honest. I don't think bears can teach us anything about the way anything about space or the universe or science or technology. I don't think bears are getting us there. Maybe there's some secret protein that bears secrete that makes them big as fuck. I don't know, but I just don't really see it at the moment. Eloquent criticism of your bear question. I hope you're being truthful. I thought a lot about this bear question. You could say. Let's play this. Oh, you know what? Wait, we're actually gonna go insane this turn. Play this. Are you guys ready to watch me go insane? Play this. We get a cheap little bloom vine. We get 2 lands. I'll get back to the bear topic after I dunk on this guy's forehead. Beautiful. And we can play Vestige for free. I think we save that for the Ugin turn, though. This is going to be Insano style. All right, Matt, let me answer your question after I talk a little bit more about bears. They'd keep you in a lab for studying. That's the one downside if you're an intelligent bear, is that there's a lot of humans, and oftentimes they mishandle, important things like whether or not you treat an intelligent bear with respect. Bears that know French, it's on site. What do you mean? You gonna fuck them or are you gonna kill them? What are you talking about? In what way is it on site with bears that know French? I'm just wondering. There's no way. I mean, bears are big as fuck, however. I don't know if anything's super chemically unique about them. Well, I don't know. I'm just a guy. I don't know much about bears. Only for the most American who hate the French. I gotta be honest. I don't know if there's any French people in the chat. I don't really know. I don't know if there is. I was watching the Olympics whenever it was on. Was that like 2 years ago? And and I don't know what the French were up to, but they were like good in something, and I was like, man, fuck that. Like, what do you mean? Why are you good at that? It's like, you don't have that many people. Why the hell is France good at like Olympic stuff? You know, makes no goddamn sense. Yeah, but that I guess that proves my Americanness. I got annoyed at the French being good at stuff. Play this forest. I'm on speaker. Oh my god. This whole pickpocketing European saga is making you feel patriotic. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But you know what? I feel the same way. I can get in a train. As long as it's responsible. It's gonna make everything big as fuck. Luckily, I have some blocks here, some chump blocks. I would have loved that Ugin and that for them not to have the exact answer for it, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, I need to answer Matt's question because it's an important one, and I've been talking too much about bears and not enough about, you know, other important topics, hypotheticals. Matt asked, would you rather be immortal and never be able to play video games again, or have 3 months to live with every game that's ever came out or ever will come out? All right. I don't know what the hell you're thinking, but I certainly wouldn't I certainly wouldn't end my life to play more video games in 3 months. I'm just gonna be honest. I think that one wasn't your best hypothetical, Matt. I gotta be honest. Just me. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but you know, maybe it's a me thing. What's up, Super Nick? What's up, guys? Yeah. I don't know. Is that am I crazy for saying that? I feel like that's a pretty measured take. We're popping out and showing them. We're not getting this Ugin anytime soon. I gotta be honest. Let's just swing in with like a portion of the gang. This is lethal if I swing with everyone. One of these guys is untapped. Yeah, I guess they have to block one of these things. They'll probably... Now we have good blocks here. Let's swing. You get trample. Okay, they lost. Say what you will about French people and their shit language. But Lafayette was hella dope. What do you... I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I would absolutely give up my right to play video games so that I don't die in 3 months. But I don't want to be immortal. I do not want to be immortal. That's not my thing. I think we're gonna hit a point where we're gonna be like, all right, I think we're good. I think humans are programmed to feel that way. And what if I'm immortal but I never stop aging? You ever think about that? What if I'm immortal but I just become like more and more gross? I never thought about it like that. That doesn't sound like the best life. What's up, Cashew? Good to see you as well. Thanks for stopping by. Like, what if you just get more wrinkly and like your skin like sags to the ground, but you just like keep getting older and functioning, and you also lose like motor function, you know, like as people do as they age. But you should keep getting older and less capable. Yeah, it's depressing. It's depressing as hell, but you know, someone's got to ask these questions. All right. Oh, look at this! I played the dragon, then I played the spelling exhale, and then I can counter them really easy. Shut up, man. Sandman. Okay, they have a Kona. We draw here, please, oh please. Level 1000 is just all wrinkles and sag. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, do you really want to be that saggy and wrinkly for the rest of your life, which never ends? I don't think so. Not me personally. I don't know. All right, so he's gonna play the Dragon Typhoon. I think they might be dead though in the process, especially if we. Oh, never mind. Omniscience. Don't tell me you have something to draw. Don't tell me you have something to draw. Please, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, Dragon Typhoon. Don't tell me you have something to draw. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, no freak out just yet. Well, we're so close to being able to finish them off. Bearded Simulacrum. We're so freaking close, dude, but we're just like not. We're like one land off. We're not quite there. That's fine. Do we have a healthy fear to just pull out a gun? Yeah, I don't think that's very good either. Personally, I'm not a big fan, but you know, people have their convictions. It's not mine. Let's play this Hunter's Talent. I'm gonna hit this storm scale. Do this. Sorry, Sri TV. Yeah, no arc today. On Sunday, I will be playing more though. You bet your tight ass I'll be playing more. Gun to your head? Do you put down the Game Boy? That feels like the question. That feels like the question. Gun to your head? Do you put down your Game Boy? And I gotta be honest. I would probably put down the Game Boy. I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, man. Fake gamer. All right, I'm not putting that goddamn Game Boy down, even if it kills me. All right, the Game Boy is staying in my hands. How did we get to this? Was this the immortality question? A silly question, man. I guess I'm a fake gamer. Sorry guys, I didn't represent you well. Oh, kind of a nice little draw there. Been moving stuff back and forth all day. Oh my gosh, all day. Someone go help him. Someone go help him. Maybe give him a little smooch. Make it, you know, keep him invested. A smooch always helps. That's what they say. Play the I think I'm just gonna Hunter's Talent here. I kind of want to play this guy like as a creature. I'm gonna hit this guy in the dome. Give him nice fat dome. And swing. But yeah, I kind of was thinking. I was like, God damn, I want to keep playing Ark today. But I feel like just because this isn't like my favorite meta, I shouldn't just give up on it, right? You can't just leave this game and come back later. That's like against the rules. Let's play the Hedron archive actually. Now that we have the Bahamut coming up. Hamut. Thanks for trying to help me get some help moving. Listen, man. It's a dog eat dog world out there moving. I moved not too long ago, and it was depressing. Not depressing. It just took so long And it was probably like a 3-week process, just like getting everything in order. Now I'm all set. I'm living large. I'm living large, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I am living large. By that I mean not putting down the Game Boy. Here comes Bloomvine. You have no idea how you play. It's not really like a game where you have to like pay attention, to be honest. You're just kind of like, oh, that guy's doing random shit. That's the one thing I actually dislike about the Magic is people who don't know what the hell's going on it's like almost impossible to watch it, right? 'Cause you just like you have to know, you kind of have to know what the cards are doing. But like other games like Call of Duty or some shit like that, you can watch some guys shoot each other. It's pretty good. Players can't gain life. Well, that's fine. Oh. But then again, how am I supposed to get super cerebral like I always am if I'm not playing Magic? I'm a cerebral guy. I think long and hard. Ka-chow, you know what I'm saying? I think we swing in. I think Oogs is probably we're probably fine with him dying. If they kill Oogs, then we win the turn after. So a GG's potentially. Very hard, especially trying to watch formats with cards you don't recognize. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, it's a little bit easier if you've played other formats of Magic, so you can kind of piece things together. But Magic, you just like don't know what like something entering the battlefield means, you know? Like, oh, well, I don't know what just happened, and I can't follow the game for the rest of it, you know? That's the way I see it. But goddamn, do I love me some games, you know? My Sims Mod 4 folders, 300 gigabytes. That's a lot of gigs, dog. Do you need all those gigs? What is that, like all like Sims porn or something like that? Is that all Sims porn? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. You choose to be a bear scientist as a bear. Why aren't you a scientist as a man? You don't know what I am. I'm in the realm of science. I wouldn't say I'm a scientist. I'm an engineer. That's like pretty gosh darn close. That's pretty gosh darn close. Although I wouldn't say. Yeah, I mean, I guess bear engineer is like less exciting because when you think of like a scientist bear, that kind of gets people going, right? Because it's just because I picture like a lab coat or something like that. Bear with a lab coat goes kind of hard. I'm just saying, but a bear with and maybe I have to be a scientist bear. Also, what's wrong with me wanting a different path for my life if I'm a bear compared to me being a human? You know, I can live multiple lives. Engineers can wear lab coats? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. If I showed up to work with a lab coat, they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And then they'd fire me. And then everyone would throw eggs at my car as I left. You know, that's just what happens. That's the kind of environment I live in. I know it sucks, but it's just real life. I'm an engineer that wears lab coats. All right. Touche. Touche, mon ami. I don't know what mon ami means. You think I'd get laughed out? Yeah, it already happens like too much. Any more and I'm just out of there, you know? I'm out of there and back onto the streets. Slumming it. Would your work fire you if you showed up as a bear? You guys are really into this bear question. Is that what's informing your career change aspirations? No, it's just like, it's just if I could live a different life, would I want to be, would I want to do exactly what I'm doing now? You know what I would do if I wanted to live a completely different life? I would, first of all, okay, this is my answer to that go back in time question. If I could go back in time, yes, I would go back in time. I would go back in time to 2016, and when Fortnite came out, I would take all my knowledge now of Fortnite and I would practice day in and day out. I would be the best at Fortnite of any person who's ever played Fortnite, better than Ninja was before Ninja became Ninja. And then I would be the new Ninja, and I would dye my balls pink, like just to do the ninja thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I would do. I would be the next. I would be the biggest sensation. Question: do you work with Germans? I don't. I don't. My brother-in-law works with a lot of German engineers. They're so blunt. If you say something silly, they'd immediately make fun of you in a deadpan way. Listen, guys. You know, sometimes we can be a little bit too silly for our own good, and that's okay. We also didn't, you know, cause a world war. Oh, jeez. Alright. What do we got? Battle Cat? I think I might block this guy, actually. Nah, we don't have to do that. Let's play the Simulacrum. Let's do a little Warp Ski. I'm looking for this Ugin with every fiber of my being. We get silly privileges. Yeah, we also get a lot of other privileges to be like huge pieces of shit, but that's kind of like self-imposed, you know. We're on the extreme side of the spectrum on that one. I'll take it. Hinterland, okay. I'll tell you what, I am gonna need a good deal of blockers because this guy's about to get some tall creatures. They're gonna be real tall, and I think I'm gonna need to figure out how to block them. Oh, beautiful! That's exactly what I needed. Play the Charmer. Play the Charmer, and then I'm gonna play the Ultima. And if they don't kill the Ultima, next turn we can use this mana to cast our Ugin. It's gonna be so fucking beautiful, man. If you were a cowboy, would you rather be a cowboy in Patagonia now or a cowboy in the Wild West in the 1800s? It's like this obsession with going back in time. I don't really share it. I gotta be honest. I just feel like I don't want to deal with, like, you know, like disease. Disease is pretty bad. I know I'm brave for saying that, guys. I know I'm pretty brave, and I know, and you guys can clap if you'd like, but I just feel like disease is pretty bad. I don't know if I want to go back and deal with disease. I'm a brave guy. Everyone should clap for me. We're gonna take 4 damage here. Far too afraid of consumption, no matter how dope Tombstone was. What are you talking about? Tombstone? Is that a movie? Play the Oogs. And after I play the Oogs, you know what I say? Say welcome to hell. I think we take the, I might take the voice actually. No, let's take the priest. I grant. Here comes a little bit of extra mana. We're gonna cast this guy. Give me back my Ultima, maybe? Yeah, give me back my Ultima, sir. We'll get him back anyway next turn, but I just want another blocker. In the stratagem. No attacks. Bloom Vine, beautiful. Actually, perfect pull. All right. Scientist of our time, bear or no? Me? Yes, I am. I'm glad you recognize that I'm a scientist of our time. Android or iPhone? I have to get a new iPhone next week. All right, this is an interesting hypothetical. Let me think about it. I think as a consumerist nation, we've been tricked into. I have an iPhone, by the way. But we've been tricked into believing that the type of phone we have is important. And you know what I say to that? Whatever. I like stuff, you know? I like stuff. I don't mind being a consumer. Even if it makes me a slug of some sorts. I would probably pick an iPhone. I'm just used to it, you know? I'm kind of like a go with the flow. Don't rock the boat kind of guy. 1 2 1 2 1 1 2. So we lose Ugin no matter what. That's like such a gosh darn freaking shame, dude. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Not very good at math apparently. Let's block. You don't say. Okay. Wow. Well, we might actually lose this one. I'm pretty surprised. We need this Bahamut to work, but we're kind of like a little bit far off of it. Charmer is an insane draw. Holy fuck. Yeah, this makes our Bahamut a next turn play. And I'm gonna play the Vestige. Get a good block with this bad Larry. No attacks. You have a max, so you choose iPhone, but you hate them? Well, don't pick them if you hate them, man. Oh, I see. Yeah, free warp is pretty crazy. And he's cheaper in hand too. It's just like so much value for, you know, not a lot of cost. So what do I kill with this Bahamut? I think I go for the Channeler first. I can't go for the voice, it's too expensive, yeah. Do you have another Sheltered by Ghost, sir? If they attack with Innocence, I'm definitely going to block and then kill with the Bahamut, I think. We'll see. Opponent's a failure for not running Starting Town. I know they could have killed us by now, probably. Authority, classic, man. That's an absolute classic. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen one yet. But let's destroy this Channeler. Oh wait, it's gonna make something else big. Yeah, let's just destroy the Channeler. Something else will be big. We can send our blocks at that, and then we'll kill that thing next turn. Alright. We chill. I sit and chill. Don't have another removal for the Bahamut. I pray. And I beg. Looks like they do. They're rearing to go. You got Battle Cat over here. What's up, Battle Cat? I could also just like send the whole yard out at this Voice of Victory. Bring the yard. You got 7, 11, 13, man. That's a lot of damage. Are they done? Is Bahamut the god of sheep? Oh, what a fucking joke, man. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Oh, He gets the Vestige. Never mind. Our Bahamut survives. Nice. We pulled a land. Exactly what we wanted. Do you have another Shelter by Ghosts? I wonder. Okay. They draw 2. That's notable. This is this Enduring Innocence. Block. 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 Damn, this frog just got his ass beat. Alright, we got another Shelter by Ghost, sir. Land plus. Wowie. Wowie, wowie. Alright. Oh, we drew like our 16th land, which is beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. Double ward. Let's pay. See if he has a like a save. He doesn't have a save. Alright, so I think we just win now. That's like pretty... That's pretty dastardly what we just did there. That was a dastardly deed. Oh, I should have Ghost Vacuumed something. I guess we didn't really have any great targets. Swinging with the Bahamut. It was dastardly. You know what I'm gonna do is, in case we draw an Ugin, I'm just gonna hold these guys. I don't really need to play them at all. Tapped creatures. Okay. That's fine. We do get to put something in the draw and put... Dude, we're like addicted to hitting like absolutely nothing with that card. We are like addicted to like hitting nothing. That's fine. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna Ghost Vacuum our Vestige out. And the Bahamut. That's actually like pretty good tech. We get them back. Land plus. They got nothing as well. Alright. Maybe we're a little bit lucky too. Let's grab the Bahamut. My turn. Make a little treasure. Do I just Bahamut now? I don't think I do. Play the Bloom Vine. And swing with the Bloom Vine. End turn. I guess if he draws a creature, you can draw with this guy, which is fine. I just need to replay this Ghost Vacuum at some point. I don't think I'm really super interested in his graveyard either. Double Authority. I think I was missing that extra authority. I've been waiting for it. And let's draw. Give me something good, man. Give me a Ugin. It's over. It's over. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. We're going to Cancun. You're not coming. We're leaving without you. We're leaving without you. Sorry, pal. I know, just ask is right. Get this bullshit out of here, and then I don't know what they're gonna do now. They gotta have another board wipe. They might have another board wipe. Even if they do, I'm pretty confident in our position here. We got the Ghost Vacuum popping out soon. We got the Ugin. I don't know what they're gonna do. Alright, there's the split up. Just when you need it. We do get to seek 2 cards. Alright, nice. We'll take the Surak. By the way, guys, I've been jonesing to rip this piss for a while. and oh my god, my bladder is engorged. Sorry, that's a gross thought, but it's just the truth, and I don't want to lie to you guys. And Base Mine's a good draw here. We have card advantage. We have everything we need pretty much to win. It's just kind of like a matter of time at this point, because the Ugin's cooking. And we got Ghost Vacuum in case we need to pull out some more removal, like out of nowhere. But I don't think we're gonna be able to play anything that really wins in the game at this point. Beautiful.